Content is no longer just a marketing add-on. It is the foundation for how modern businesses grow, build trust, and stay relevant. In today's world, before someone decides to choose your business or to choose your product, they first check how you show up online. They check out your content, your social media profile, they check out your website, and just see how you show up online. And your content will help them answer one very simple question. Can I trust this brand? Hi there. Thank you so much for joining this video, and I'm so excited to share the information that I will share today. My name is Ruth Mwikali from TR Social. At TR Social, our main business is to make social media work for brands and businesses. In this video, I'm going to give you reasons or share why content is important and why every serious business should invest in content. Number one, content is how people discover your brand. So we are living in an era where people don't just walk around looking for products. People stumble upon solutions from content. And in this day and age, content is how you get discovered by the people who need your product or your service. Through blogs, through podcasts, through reels and short form videos. And if you're not creating content, you're missing out on an audience that would probably be shopping from you right now. One thing is that content puts your business in front of the right people at the right time and maybe even at the right places. And so if you're not creating content, you're really missing out. And it also helps your business or makes your business actively participate in conversations that people are already having. So no content means no visibility, and no visibility means no growth for your business. Number two is that content educates before you ever sell. So one mistake that most businesses do is they try and sell before even educating. Educating is very important because people can't buy something they don't understand, right? So content gives you that opportunity to explain who you are, what you do, what your product is made to solve, or what problem your product is meant to solve, and who it is meant to serve most. When you educate consistently, you reduce the friction in the buying process, such that by the time someone comes to buy or decides to come and buy from you, your content has already answered the most important question: why you, and why you're unique, and why they need to choose from you. And at that point, selling or closing the sale becomes easier, and not because you need to explain more, but because your content already did that part of explaining. Number three, content builds trust at scale. So trust used to be formed or built one conversation at a time, right? But now content and social media is giving you an opportunity to build that trust with thousands or hundreds of people at the same time. When people see you show up consistently, when they see you sharing value consistently, when they see you building your brand consistently, when they see you educating them consistently, they begin to see you as credible, reliable, and a professional business. And especially in crowded markets where many businesses are offering similar services or products, trust becomes the main selling point, right? And when you show up consistently, you are able to build this trust. And now clients are now in a place where they're no longer asking who is the most cheapest person. They're now asking, who can I trust the most? And number four, very important, is that content humanizes your brand. The truth is that we don't connect to logos, we don't connect to fonts, we don't connect to colors. We connect to people and to values, right? And through when you're making content for your brand, it humanizes your brand. We are able to see the face behind your brand. We are able to see the imperfections and the human side of your brand. And this is really important, just to bring that sense of relatability, and your audience can feel that relatability. And when even you're able to share your story through content, it sort of sticks to the mind of your audience, and they are like, I can trust this brand, or I'll choose them because their story resonates with me. Number 5, content supports your sales process. So the truth is that content doesn't replace sales, it supports it. And strong content will help you warm up leads before you even approach them. It will help you answer frequently asked questions or any objections that might arise from your product or your service offering. It positions you as the obvious choice and obviously shortens the sales cycle or the sales process. The reason why it shortens the sales process is because by the time someone has chosen to choose from you, or by the time someone has decided that they are buying from you, the content probably has done that work. And when you're sitting for a sales call or a sales meeting, your work is not to explain the basics because your content has already done that. Your work is to handle decision making and any final thoughts that the client might have. And obviously, businesses with strong content will close deals faster than those without content. The number 6, content keeps your business relevant because markets change, platforms evolve, and customer behaviors shift, right? And when you consistently put your content out there, you are always part of the conversation, right? And people are able to see that your brand is involved in the day-to-day conversations and it's relevant. Because when you don't create or when you are inactive on social media, there's the assumption that you are inactive, you are not in operation, and you're not current, like you're not relevant with what is happening currently. And so content is very important to just show your audience that you are still relevant, you're still active, you still care about what happens with the day-to-day shifts in market, in customer behavior, and even in platforms. Number 7 is that content is a long-term asset. Unlike ads that stop running when you stop paying, content will generate value for you even after a month, or even after an year, or even after 2 years. Like a YouTube video can generate leads for you for years, right? A social media post can generate leads or can close a business even a month later, right? A blog can still be ranked even after it's published, right? And so this is the power of social media and the power of content. Content compounds. Like if you create content today, someone can watch it a week later or a month later, and it can help you close that deal or warm up that lead. Yeah, so we really need to create content. And smart businesses don't ask, should we create content? They ask, how can we create better content and more intentional content? So the final thought is that we all, if we are really serious or really intentional about building our presence and our brand online, or even just building a brand generally, we need to take content creation very seriously. Every piece of content we put out there is very relevant and can really help us meet our sales and business goals in very, very many ways. So if you have not started creating content, you should start thinking of how to create content. And if you're already creating content, it's important to ask yourself, how valuable is my content? Is it helping me meet the goals of my business and just grow a better brand?